The terrorist attack on the satirical magazine in Paris threatens to create deeper animosities between Europe's growing Muslim minority and a native population that is increasingly adopting anti-Islam and anti-immigration movements. From France and Germany to Sweden and the United Kingdom, a backlash is spreading against Muslim immigrants, including tens of thousands of recent refugees from Syria's long stay of war. In France, which has Western Europe's largest Muslim community, there have been 54 anti-Muslim incidents throughout France since the Charlie Hebdo attacks occurred. That includes 21 shootings at Islamic buildings and 33 reported threats. President Hollande stressed the unity of the French people, inviting the French to uphold their rooted nationalism.
We are one country, one people, one France. A France open to any religion, belief, feeling. A France that's fierce in the face of those who want to impose a religious war at its heart. I call for more republic, for all citizens, male and female, to engage themselves more for our national community, because there is no other community than the national one.
A climate of fear is taking hold in Europe, as ordinary people increasingly hear rightist rhetoric, equating the millions of peaceful Muslims with the few plotting murder and mayhem. Belgian police killed 2 men who opened fire on them during one about of dozen raids on Thursday, 15 January, against an Islamist group that federal prosecutors said was about to launch terrorist attacks on a grand scale. Police across Britain have been put on high alert and warned that they may be targeted in terror attacks following the foiled assault on officers in Belgium this week by Islamists with links to Syria. Prime Minister David Cameron said that all are responsible for fighting extremism, indicating that it's a big mistake to attribute terrorism to only Muslims.
It's absolutely right to write this letter, to say that we all have a responsibility to fight extremism. And anyone who reads this letter, and I've read the letter, will see that what he's saying is that British Muslims make a great contribution to our country, that what is happening in terms of extremist terror has nothing to do with the true religion of Islam. It's being perverted by a minority who have been radicalized.
Some observers say that the West is responsible for the rise of Islamic extremism in Europe because they created and inflamed it. And they also see that the space in which ISIS could rise and gain influence was provided by Western forces, by the Western invasion of Iraq, and even by Western intervention in Syria. Ghadir Salman, MEC.